These are the top 5 picks between the 2019 and 2023 seasons. One player dominates with gravity-defying dunks, but grapples with injuries, while another couldn't live up to the expectations. And then comes a towering presence, changing the very fabric of basketball. How good or bad have they become after getting drafted? What does their future look like? Let's get into this. 2019 Zion Williamson. Zion Williamson burst onto the NBA scene in 2019, carrying with him expectations that soared as high as his own slam dunks. His college days at Duke had set the stage, painting him as a basketball prodigy. At 6'6" and at 280 pounds, he combined power with agility in a way rarely seen. As Zion transitioned into his rookie season, the spotlight only intensified. He didn't just meet expectations, he soared past them, averaging a remarkable 22.5 points on 58% shooting. Each game was a highlight reel of gravity-defying dunks, turning the New Orleans Pelicans into a team to watch. His impact was immediate and electrifying, earning him Rookie of the Month honors 3 times. Yet, just as he was peaking, a knee injury brought a sudden pause to his meteoric rise. Despite the setback, Zion's best moments continued to captivate fans. His 31-point game against the Warriors was a masterclass in dominance, while his 40-point explosion against the Clippers showcased his unstoppable force. But then, the narrative took a turn. Injuries started to overshadow his achievements. From a torn meniscus to foot issues, these setbacks have hampered his growth. Zion missed 85 games in his first 2 seasons, raising questions about his durability. His physical prowess, once his greatest asset, now seemed like a liability. But calling Zion a bust would be premature. At just 23, he's shown flashes of brilliance that can't be ignored. He's not just talented, he's a game changer when he's on form. Currently, Zion is focused on a comeback. The Pelicans, optimistic about his return, have been building a team around his unique skill set. If Zion can conquer his health and fitness challenges, he stands to re-emerge as a major NBA force. 2020 Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards, selected first in the 2020 NBA draft, came in with a blaze of expectations. His time at the University of Georgia was nothing short of sensational. He averaged an impressive 19.1 points per game, and his performances against top teams were the stuff of legends, scoring 37 points against Kentucky and 33 against Auburn. Edwards wasn't just about the numbers. His athleticism and scoring ability turned heads across the nation. Drafted by the Minnesota Timberwolves, Edwards immediately became a beacon of hope for the team. In his rookie season, he averaged 19.3 points per game, showcasing an ability to score that was beyond his years. His debut was marked by a standout performance against LeBron James, and he continued to impress with a 33-point game against Ja Morant and a game-winning buzzer beater against the Warriors. Edwards wasn't just playing, he was making statements. As time passed, Edwards' game continued to evolve. From a shooting efficiency of 38.6 in his rookie year, he improved to 44.8 by 23-24. But it wasn't just his shooting that improved. His playmaking skills grew, evidenced by his average of 4.6 assists per game. Defensively, he used his athleticism to become a significant presence, disrupting plays and challenging opponents. Edwards' rise can be encapsulated in a few key performances. A 48-point game against the Trailblazers in December 2023 showed his scoring prowess. A game against the Clippers in January 24 displayed his defensive skills, where he managed to contain Kawhi Leonard while scoring 32 points himself. These moments weren't just highlights, they were the proof of his growth as a player. The question of whether Edwards is a bust or a success is easily answered. He's far from a bust. Edwards has transformed into one of the most exciting young players in the league, a potential superstar in the making. He's become a symbol of hope for the Timberwolves, a franchise that has longed for a player of his caliber. Of course, Edwards' journey hasn't been without challenges. Adjusting to the NBA, improving shot selection, and handling the pressure of being a top pick have been a part of his growth. He's had to overcome moments of inconsistency and doubt, responding with hard work and resilience. Edwards stands out from the past Timberwolves #1 picks. He brings a unique energy and confidence to the team, something that's been missing since the days of Kevin Garnett. He's not just following in the footsteps of past picks, he's carving his own path. 2021 Cade Cunningham. Cade Cunningham's entrance into the NBA with the Detroit Pistons in 2021 was met with a mix of excitement and anticipation. As the #1 pick, the pressure was immense. Detroit, longing for a return to its former glory, looked to Cunningham as a beacon of hope. His college performance had set high expectations, and now it was time to see if he could live up to them in the NBA. From the start, Cunningham showed flashes of talent that made him the top pick. In his rookie season, he averaged 15.8 points, 5.5 rebounds, and 5.6 assists per game. These numbers were solid, especially for a player just getting his feet wet in the league. He had standout moments, like scoring 34 points against the Warriors, achieving a triple-double against the Knicks, and sinking a game-winning buzzer beater against the Pacers. These performances weren't just impressive. They hinted at Cunningham's potential to be a key player for the Pistons. However, Cunningham's rookie year wasn't without its challenges. His shooting efficiency at 41.6 was a point of concern, particularly for someone known for his offensive abilities. Defensively, he showed promise but also had moments where he struggled against a more physically imposing player. These issues didn't overshadow his talent, but they did highlight areas for growth. One unexpected twist in Cunningham's early career was his battle with injuries. Missing 18 games in his first season, these setbacks raised questions about his durability. This aspect added another layer to the narrative surrounding him, mixing the excitement of his potential with the uncertainty of his ability to stay healthy and consistently contribute. Looking ahead, Cunningham's future with the Pistons appears promising, but hinges on several factors. His development, particularly in shooting efficiency and defensive play, will be crucial. The Pistons have built a young core around him, suggesting they see him as a foundational piece for the franchise's future. If he can stay healthy and continue to develop his game, Cunningham has the potential to be the superstar Detroit hopes he can be. 2022 Paolo Banchero. Paolo Banchero's ascent to the #1 pick in the 2022 NBA Draft is a story of international beginnings, immense talent, and a dash of legacy. Born in Seattle to a father from Italy and an American mother, Banchero's basketball journey took root in Italy. He polished his skills at Stella Azzurra Roma, a club that also nurtured NBA talent Marco Bellinelli. Even as a teenager, Banchero was a force in European youth leagues. His game drew comparisons to Kevin Durant thanks to his smooth scoring touch and versatility. In 2020, he crossed the Atlantic to join Duke University, immediately becoming a standout in Coach Mike Krzyzewski's final recruiting class. At Duke, Banchero didn't just blend in, he transformed the team. His scoring ability, coupled with his versatility in playing multiple positions, made him a standout, averaging 17.2 points, 7.8 rebounds, and 3.2 assists per game. He led Duke to an ACC championship and a Final Four appearance. His performances were a mix of step-back threes, skillful passes, and powerful dunks, electrifying fans and solidifying his status as a top pick. Banchero's stats at Duke were impressive. He shot 44.7 from the field and 33.8 from three, demonstrating his offensive skills. His offensive rating and usage rate were among the NCAA's best, proving his ability to carry a team's offense. He consistently delivered in big moments, further cementing his reputation as a dynamic scorer. Drafted by the Orlando Magic, Banchero quickly showed promise in his rookie season, averaging 18.3 points, 4.9 rebounds, and 3.7 assists per game. He displayed his scoring ability and versatility. Highlights of his early career include a 33-point game against the Warriors and a game-winning three against the Pacers. Despite some rookie challenges, Banchero's potential was evident. Looking ahead, Banchero's future with the Magic is full of potential. At the centerpiece of a young, talented team, he's in a great position to grow and develop. The expectations for him are high, but they are matched by his talent and work ethic. 2023 Victor Wembanyama. Victor Wembanyama entered the 2023 NBA Draft not just as a player, but as a phenomenon. Standing at 7'4", he brought a presence that was both imposing and graceful. The hype surrounding him wasn't just significant, it was global, with comparisons to basketball giants like LeBron James and Shaquille O'Neal. This was more than just a promising rookie. This was a player who could redefine what's possible in basketball. Even before the draft, Wembanyama was a name on everyone's lips. Scouts and analysts were enamored by his unique blend of height and skill. Likening him to a young LeBron for his intelligence and versatility, the buzz was international, with European media dubbing him the Chosen One and the French Phenom. The NBA world was buzzing with excitement, anticipating his impact on the league. Drafted by the San Antonio Spurs, Wembanyama's debut was nothing short of spectacular. In his first game, he scored 28 points, grabbed 12 rebounds, and blocked 5 shots against the Warriors. His performance wasn't just impressive, it was transformative. The Spurs, a team in need of a spark, found new life with Wembanyama leading them. He's been averaging 22 points, 9.4 rebounds, and 3.8 blocks per game, turning the Spurs into playoff contenders. Wembanyama's rookie season has been filled with unforgettable moments. He stunned the TD Garden crowd with a one-handed dunk over Jason Tatum. He hit a game-winning three against the Clippers and achieved a triple-double against the Suns. These performances aren't just highlights, they're statements of a player who's just getting started. His stats are as impressive as his highlights, shooting 49.2% from the field and 37.8% from three. Wembanyama has shown he's not just a traditional center. His per 36 averages are even more remarkable, with 29.3 points, 12.5 rebounds, and 5.1 blocks. Tim Duncan, a legend in his own right, praised Wembanyama's shooting, likening him to Dirk Nowitzki, but taller. The praise for Wembanyama extends beyond numbers. Shaquille O'Neal noted his unique skill set, while Magic Johnson remarked on how he's changing the game. These endorsements from legends highlight the impact Wembanyama is having on basketball. Wembanyama's game defies traditional expectations. His height, instead of being a limitation, has become his greatest strength. He moves with fluidity that belies his size, shooting over defenders and blocking shots with ease. His style of play is a blend of power and finesse, making him a unique force on the court. Looking to the future, Wembanyama's potential is boundless. At just 20, he has time to grow and refine his skills. The Spurs, known for their player development, are the perfect team to nurture his talent.